With only a few days left before the summer transfer window officially closes, Manchester United still has a lot of unfinished business in both incoming and outgoing transfers. The management is accelerating to finalize all agreements before evaluating the team for this season. New signings haven't arrived due to various reasons, while players who no longer fit are being prepared for departure to streamline the squad. Based on the latest updates from multiple reliable sources recently, the Red Devils are aiming to resolve 4 deals that are likely to materialize in the final days of the transfer window. In today's video, we will provide you with the most comprehensive overview of these 4 deals and address many viewers' questions about Manchester United's transfer activity. The most attention-grabbing deal is the recruitment of midfielder Manuel Ugarte from Paris Saint-Germain. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, the two clubs have come very close to an agreement on this deal. The Italian journalist has used the phrase, "Here we go," and the closing time has been mentioned not long ago. According to information from reliable journalist David Ornstein, the transfer of Scott McTominay to Napoli is the key factor for Old Trafford to successfully sign the Uruguayan star. In fact, a permanent purchase option might appear instead of a loan with an obligation to buy next year, as previously discussed. The Athletic newspaper confirms that everything has been concluded and the deal will be announced in the coming hours. Yes, every few hours it seems to be getting closer, but the lack of further developments is making fans truly restless. Everyone knows that the central midfield position is a pressing issue for Manchester United. With the Red Devils set to pay the full amount to the wealthy French club, some sources in France also indicate that €60 million is the total figure for this deal. Currently, Manchester United's delegation is in France, as images of technical director Jason Wilcox have appeared. Manchester Airport. Additionally, Sir Jim Ratcliffe's right-hand man, Jean-Claude Blanc, personally met with Paris Saint-Germain's president Nasser Al-Khelaifi to finalize the deal, thanks to their good relationship from working together at Parc des Princes. Many are worried about a repeat of the Frenkie de Jong saga, but Manuel Ugarte's case is completely different. He only wants to leave. Personal terms have been completed, and now it's officially, here we go. Of course, Paris Saint-Germain only wants to make it difficult to earn as much money as possible from Old Trafford, because they know full well that the Premier League representatives desperately need to add a central midfielder, given that Casemiro is no longer maintaining his form. Scott McTominay has left, and Kobbie Mainoo is showing signs of burnout. Among the player sales, Scott McTominay is the one who has contributed the most to Manchester United at present. Although not a regular starter, Scott McTominay still scored many crucial goals, contributing to saving the manager and helping the club escape difficult moments. However, with only 1 year left on his contract, Scott McTominay has decided to seek a new challenge in his career. According to an update from journalist David Ornstein of The Athletic, transfer of the Carrington Academy graduate to Napoli will bring the Red Devils €30 million, making him the second most expensive player to leave the theatre of dream. After Mason Greenwood's move to Olympique Marseille, the final obstacle in this deal is the loyalty bonus for the 1996-born star. This is a bonus that every player will receive. When signing a contract, it will be paid at certain time interval. He transfers to another team, the club will pay the remaining amount unless he submits a transfer request, meaning he's no longer loyal. This figure is certainly not small because Scott McTominay has been at the Theatre of Dreams for 22 years. He grew up from the Carrington Academy before being brought into the spotlight by manager Jose Mourinho and gradually affirming his important role under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's reign. Also, according to the English journalist, the Scottish lad's move to Napoli will pave the way for the Manuel Ugarte deal to be completed. But the story here is that Manchester United does not accept selling number 39 at any price for a quick sale. If he wants to stay until the end of his contract, the club is willing to accept because he is still part of manager Erik ten Hag's squad plan. However, there have been many criticisms surrounding Scott McTominay's transfer story at Manchester United. All praise the fighting spirit and selflessness of the 27-year-old midfielder, but that's just on the emotional side. In terms of professional ability, clearly difficult for him to stay at the Theatre of Dreams. In the context of the upper echelons, wanting to comprehensively restructure to improve the quality of the squad, price has been finalized, and Scott McTominay himself wants to leave to become an important factor in Antonio Conte's squad this season. Although sometimes he becomes a hero or brings regret to the fans, selling the 1996-born midfielder is just an essential part of the squad purging story. So let's wait and see how number 39's departure will pave the way for new signings to arrive at the Theatre of Dreams in the remaining part of the summer transfer window. Negotiations for Jadon Sancho are expected to continue in the coming days, as this is the main reason he is not in the squad. Juventus is about to sign Nicolas Gonzalez, but has not changed its plan to bring in two wingers. These are the latest updates from transfer expert Fabrizio Romano about the case of the 2000-born player, as he is almost certain to leave to find a new destination this summer. But currently, Juventus has not finalized this deal because the obstacle lies in the price Manchester United is asking for, which is £40 million, and surprisingly, Chelsea is also involved in this deal. In fact, sources in the UK even say that the Blues will add Raheem Sterling or Ben Chilwell to persuade the Red Devils to release the player. This information is probably just to urge the old lady quickly complete the transfer of Jadon Sancho. Currently, some sources in Italy say that Juventus wants to loan the 24-year-old player. The purchase clause must be stricter. Or in other words, it's not easy to ask the Turin representative to pay. The Dortmund star doesn't shine brightly. So that's the biggest obstacle in this deal. Besides, many opinions suggest that Old Trafford is using Chelsea to urge Juventus to complete this deal soon. Under the new era of new manager Thiago Motta, who is said to be particularly interested in Jadon Sancho. Although Juventus has just brought in a new signing in the same position, Nicolas Gonzalez from Fiorentina, or soon Francisco Conceição from Porto. However, the story of recruiting Manchester United star will still be the top priority because of his high-level experience. The Manchester Evening News recently reported that a private plane has taken off from Manchester to Turin at the end of today. Could this be the moment to finalize the future of the player wearing number 25? Just like Manu Ugarte's case with Paris Saint-Germain, Jadon Sancho has been excluded from the squad in the last two matches to avoid injury, as he is not in his best condition. Perhaps Manchester United will lower the price for the English winger so Juventus can expedite or the summer transfer window deadline. Hannibal Mejbri completed his medical check today at Burnley and joined the team with a long-term contract instead of a loan with a purchase option. Manchester United requested a change in the agreement structure, because then Manchester United will receive money sooner. Contract will also include a clause for a percentage bonus of future sale money. Here we go. On Monday night, journalist Fabrizio Romano announced the transfer of the Tunisian midfielder to Championship representative Burnley. It's unclear how much the Red Devils will receive. Hannibal Mejbri's quick departure also shows that Ineos is conducting many tasks at once, not just focusing on a few important issues. The young man is no longer in Erik ten Hag's plans for this season, although he performed quite well a year ago, notably with a beautiful goal against Brighton. But in the long run, the 2003-born midfielder's contributions have gradually decreased, and his departure is understandable. Thus, it can be seen that the four deals we just mentioned are the bombs that have and are about to explode in the final part of this summer's transfer window. You may be waiting for Manuel Ugarte or expecting surprises from the new leadership when finalizing more new signings, not just closing the book after the deal with the Uruguayan midfielder. However, no matter what, Manchester United is trying to complete all four of these moves before the summer transfer window closes, meaning they can buy Manu Ugarte without spending a penny, and even have money left over from the remaining deals. And let's see what the Theatre of Dreams will bring in the next 4 days, for the whole team enters the English derby with Liverpool in the Premier League round.
Thank you for tuning into VR 360. We hope you enjoyed our latest updates and insights on all things Manchester United. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news, match analysis, and exclusive content. Join our community of passionate Red Devils fans and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring you the best coverage of our beloved team. Until next time, stay united and keep the red flag flying high.